Hi guys, it's Novardo back with another video. Now today, it's a little bit different. I want to talk about my team, Birmingham City, so if you don't really care, I don't blame you if you want to turn the video off now. If you're a Blues fan, and you do care about what I want to say, I'd probably advise you want to go off, because he's going to bring some depressing times back. Now, as you might have seen over on Non-League YT's channel, I went to the Derby game with him. He vlogged that. I advise you to check it. It's a really good vlog, despite the result. That we're not going to talk about that. Well, we are, but basically what happened was we went 1-0 down, very unlucky. Butterfield, I think it was, hit the post, hit Kuszak, and went in the back of the net. There's nothing we could have done. That's in the 3rd minute, and from that, every Blues fan saw it and was like, you know what, that's just unlucky. It's nothing we can do. But then we went up the other side, and I think it was a Craig Gardner cross from a corner, who he was absolutely terrible, by the way, Gardner. He's been awful recently. Gardner swept it in. Jukovic gets his head on it after a fumble by the keeper, and the referee says no, that's not a goal. So I don't know what he was going on about there. Absolute idiot. He has since apologised for it and said he made the wrong decision, which is it's nice to know, but absolute tosser if you ask me. But then in the second half, another Craig Gardner delivery, a few flick-ons, falls to the feet of Shay Adams, a little bit of much needed luck, and he drills it in. Beautiful. It was 1-1 at the time, it should have been 2-1 to us. So we're all the Blues fans singing as hard as they can, as ever, giving full support. We press on, we need this win, we want this win. And you can see the passion in the players, it was beautiful. And then it got to the 90th minute and the players shut off. And it's not as though we haven't seen this before, because we have. We see this happen a lot, man. It's so frustrating. But we see them all switch off from a goal kick. I believe the ball was still rolling. I'm not 100% sure on that, so it was a foul goal kick. And this was from a Craig Gardner free kick that just went drilled into the Gilmerick. I mean, awful stuff. But then the ball's still rolling. The keeper hoofs it up, goes over our defence. Tom Ince with the lightning pace he's got. He's got Robbo on one side, shot on the other, easy stuff. Kuszak decides he's going to run off his line, don't know what he was thinking, and Ince lobs him, and that's game over. Absolute terrible. That is terrible. But we all saw it. It's a bit unlucky. Should have been 2-2, was 2-1 to them, unfortunately. But then we had the next game of Rotherham, which is... But then we had the next game, which is Rotherham, and that is easy game. Certainly, it's easy game. Got to win that. No. We draw 1-1. How, man? They were on an 11-game loss streak, I think. Or 10-game or something like that. Wigan beat them. Wigan. If that doesn't cement our relegation, I don't know what does. We are just relying on clubs to be shitter at the minute, which we shouldn't be. We are Birmingham City. We should be in the Premier League. We are a team from the second city. The second biggest city, come on. We've got to be up there. We hold the name. Man. But yeah, beautiful free kick from Fry, but we can't keep the lead. So this is just so frustrating as a Blues fan. I don't know. We've got money, but why won't the board sack Zola? He's had time. He's had his signings breakthrough, and he's got 2 wins in 25. It's not a good return. We need to sack the man. I mean, I don't know if it's the right time. I don't know. Maybe it is right to keep him until the end of the season at this point in time. For the pure fact, he might be able to get 4 points from it and draw each of them, which will be enough to keep us up. I just don't know what to say, man. I just really don't. But I need to make this video, get things off my chest, because it is annoying as fuck. What else can I say, though? We have Burton next, and they're going to want it more than us. They're going to do a job. I know they are. Although they are terrible away from home, which does suggest to me we're going to get a point. That should mean that we're going to get a win, but it doesn't because Zola is just annoying. I really don't get it, guys. I really don't get it. I mean, we have Villa in, I think it's 8 days now. As of recording this, I think it's 8 days. I pray, man. What's it going to be? They're in amazing form. It's going to be 1-0 to them. It's going to be 2-0 to them. It's going to be 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. I just don't know. I don't want this to happen, guys. Like, but there's as a fan base, I know the frustration. I'm in plenty of groups on Facebook and pages, and everyone is expressing it. Even to our chairman, Panos. He's very active on social media, but he just shuts down when we lose. It's so frustrating, as it is. And then also, I'm going to go on to make things even worse. I believe it's Jutkiewicz and Unsu had a fight on the pitch. I mean, I've been a Blues fan for pretty much all my life, and not once have I seen this. I've seen the days with Lee Clark when we survived on the skin of our teeth. This is going to be another season like that. It's not easy. We thought we were getting promoted. We did. We were 3 points off second place when Rowett was sacked. And I hate to bring up Rowett because I know how frustrated Blues fans get when they hear his name. But we were 3 points off second place. We were 7th place. And then we were told, Rowett's not the man to take you up. We know someone who is. That's the exact quote from them. And then they employed Zola. He's got a terrible track record. He's got a terrible record now. And I just don't know. He's not fit enough to be a manager. I've said it before. I mean, you look at my mate, non-league YT. He's a Kidderminster Harriers fan. I asked him a couple of weeks ago, would you take Zola at Kiddie Harriers? He said, not a chance. Not a chance. They're in the National League North. They're like, what's that? We're in the Championship, so there's League 1, League 2 and the Conference. Between us, we're 4 leagues ahead. We are 4 leagues ahead of them. And not even they would take Zola. That's how bad he is. If you ask anyone if they'd take Zola, take Rowett, I mean, my dad's a Wolves fan. Rivals. Would you take Rowett? He said yes. He was hoping that when we sacked Rowett and they had employed Lambert a month before, my dad said he was hoping, he was really devastated, is the word he used, that they hadn't sacked, I think it was Zenga before, so that they could get Rowett. That's how good Rowett is. And as I say, I hate bringing him up, but you just have to in this situation. Rowett is a hero for us. I don't care what anyone says. He took us from that relegated team, certainly we were relegated, come on, after the season we had before, and turned us into a playoff challenger. We were pushing above our weight, and he set an expectation of mid-table every season. And now Zola has shown us what we really are. It doesn't help that he's not a great manager anyway, but he's shown them what we are. And what we are is a League One team at the minute. We have the signs of Kieran Fry. Why doesn't he play him? Why doesn't he play Kieran Fry? It is outrage, man. Outrage. That's the word we're going to use. Outrageous that he won't play Kieran Fry. I think it's something stupid. The last 4 or 5 goals have came when Kieran Fry has been on the pitch. And he hasn't even started them. He hasn't even started those games. He just shows something about him being on the pitch, drills an attacking mindset. He might not contribute to the goals, but he's there and he's setting that standard of attacking football. He gets the ball and you can see him. He's drilling us forward. He's getting the ball between his legs and he's going. It sticks like glue. He's a magician, Kieran Fry. Look at player of the season of the Football League. Kieran Fry could be that. Knockaert, his ability-wise, I don't think he's much better than Fry. It might be me being deluded, being a blue nose, but I don't think Knockaert is any better than Fry could be. And Fry is younger. You spend, I think it was 2.3 million or something, or 2.2 million on a player to not play him. What is the point in that? He's our most expensive player in that side, and he's not getting played. Just take a minute to take that in. It's like United not playing Pogba, subbing him on in the 70th minute or the 80th minute when he thinks, oh, he's a bit run down. It's just not right. And then another thing I want to say is why are we using the same formation when it's clearly not working? Five at the back. What? It's not working. It's not working. Resort to 4 back and get your wingers back on. We're playing without wingers. Why? Wingers are a huge part, especially when you got the big man that is Jutkovic and Donaldson, who is back injured again. It annoys me. That's the word I'm going to use. It annoys me. I am annoyed. There's lots of words I can use to describe it, but annoyed is probably the most PG. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this unedited. Just see, it's my thoughts and blues. I mean, if you're probably keeping up on my Twitter, which will be linked in the description, you see me joking with my mate. I'm saying, oh, I'm a Brighton fan now. I'm a Brighton fan. As much as I'd love to be a Brighton fan, Blues have a space in my heart. It's annoying. Very annoying. If I could just switch to being a Brighton fan, I would. I really would. But, I mean, obviously I've got links with Brighton. It's not just because they're top of the league. I wish I could. I wish I could, though. It's very annoying. But then you look at our next fixtures. We've got Burton next on Monday. We've got Villa on Saturday. It's Sunday, sorry. The Sunday after. We've got Huddersfield. And then we've got the final day at Bristol. The fans are going. We're getting good numbers. We are getting good numbers. Which is a brilliant thing to see, seeing as our numbers haven't been great in recent years. They've just been slowly declining and declining. Rowett brought them up, and they're staying up there. No one, it's not slipping, it's staying there. Our away attendance, we're absolutely selling out, because the fans care. We might all want Zola out. We might all be frustrated. But we're there. We care. We care a lot. If you look at us, we're 4 points now. We are 4 points above the relegation zone. Drill that in from 3 points off second place to 4 points off the relegation zone in the same season. If Blackburn Rovers win and draw, they're ahead of us. Our goal difference is shocking. They're ahead of us in the league. And if the other, I think it's 2 more clubs that are below us, they win a few. I think they win 1 game each. We're in the relegation zone. There's 4 games left. We're waiting. We are waiting. We don't think that we're going to win any game, which is, we all thought Rotherham, easy game. Rotherham, come on boys. They're the worst team in the league, probably the worst team that the Championship has seen. And we draw with them. Zola needs to go. That's all I can say, guys. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed.